I made what was supposed to be a very brief video that ended up being 7 minutes. So let's take two and see if I can do it better. Here's what's newsworthy. The president has his supposed path right around the UAE and Oman, never workable, and they've now said they're going to suspend it before they actually try to implement it. It's not workable because, as I said yesterday, I've gone snorkeling there. The water is shallow. I don't know how you get a massive tanker ship to be able to pass through that water. The water is just, if I can see, anyhow, it's too shallow. Let that go. Number two, interest rates past the 10-year treasuries passed 5% yesterday. That's a very bad sign because it means that bond traders are saying that inflation is here to stay, which means good luck borrowing money. It's going to be higher price, blah, 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 blah. The most influential economic indicator when it comes to the housing market is what's called the Case-Shiller Index. The economist Shiller of the Case-Shiller came out and said yesterday that he is very, very concerned where things are in the housing market. This is a guy who, back in 2007, 2008, was flashing the red light saying, this is really bad. And so the fact that he's saying it, that things are bad, he's worth listening to. On a personal note, I'm going to call the guy John. 48 hours ago, I was in a conversation with a guy named John, somebody that I'm close to, but we don't talk that often. And he had sent me a message that, hey, are you able to talk, whatever? And so we started talking, and he explained to me that in his mind, he had no reason to continue living. And just as my brother wrote out all the reasons why it was a good idea for him to end his life, and he did it, John was making the case to me that his life was worth ending. He wasn't immediate about it, so there's an important thing when you're dealing with somebody who is like literally has a gun in their hand or pill bottle, whatever, however they plan to do it. At that moment of assessment, you call 911, you do whatever it takes to intervene. In this case, John was not planning to commit suicide that night, but he made it clear that he didn't see any reason for his life to move forward. In those circumstances, the best thing you can do is set a plan because even when somebody is suicidal, they don't want to let someone down as one of their last acts before leaving this planet. So I made him promise that we would talk again. And we talked about short-term goals. We talked about things that are going wrong in his life. He was very open and honest with me. I was open and honest with him back about things in my life. And we had a really, really good talk. Um, this morning, my time, evening for the US, I was able to talk to him again, and he's in a much better place. And we talked about some things he can do more, and we made another plan for talking again in the future. By now, if you've reached this point of watching my vlogs, you know that I not only lost my brother, I lost my uncle and my aunt to suicide. There is nothing I take more seriously than this issue. So I'm glad that there are people that are willing to talk to me and willing to confide in me. I'm happy for that. But wow, does it take a toll on me? But it's a toll I'm willing to take. I wish you well. I wish we get some good news. Oh, some other bad news. Trump intimidated a whole bunch of senators in Indiana, Republican senators. He won at least 5 of the 7 seats where he's trying to get those senators kicked out. He won 5 at least of those. The good news for our side in yesterday's election was the fact that in Michigan, the state Senate was possibly going to get tied if a Republican won. Democrat won pretty resoundingly. So good for her. Anyhow, we Democrats have a good thing going in Michigan. Yay. Um, yeah. Oh, and I also watched the Iowa Democratic Senate debate, and I like both candidates. I really do. I went into it thinking I liked Josh Turek more after watching the debate. I like Zach Walls more. Like them both. It's going to be hard for me to vote in this primary, and I'm okay if I don't vote because I like them both. That's it. I hope you have a good day, and I will see you tomorrow.